So part of streaming is a certain quality to your content. So for that reason, I decided that to start over because there was an issue with everyone in the house deciding to have lunch at the moment that I was doing my recording. Which is why this is actually the second time I went around. Now, there are people who saw this, so I want to explain why we are going at this again. Because, for two reasons. One, I was having issues with my software, so my backup footage wasn't recording. That was a problem to begin with. The second issue we were having the first time I recorded was when there were people in the background, so there was ice and stuff falling on the ground, and it was really bad. But without further ado, we are going to be facing off Brock now. The reason we're going to be facing off Brock is because, well, that's what we have to do to progress in the game. So, leading with Mel, we're going to go forward into this. Now, the strategy I was hoping for against Brock is we're going to just have to confusion, kill, whatever he sends out. And that's going to be our strategy for the first part. The second bit of it is going to be just dealing with whatever happens with Onyx. I've decided the best way to do that is I'm going to try to continue to do it the same way I did before. I'm going to do the paralysis. I'm going to do the I'm just going to do everything that I need to do. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to battle Brock and hope for the best. That's the goal. So strap on in. Let's get rid of Brock. But I'm going to explain step by step what we're going to do. So we're going to send out Mel. Mel is going to 2-hit KO that Geodude with Confusion. Next, we're going to send out Gabe. Gabe is going to... what is Gabe going to do? Right, Gabe is going to quick attack after Imp does some significant damage. We're going to send out Imp. However, before that, we're going to have Martins try to stall out with Poison if the paralysis for somehow misses with a 2.5% chance, which if that happens, I'm calling hacks. However, to be fair, paralysis is all based on hacks to begin with, so I can't really complain about that whatsoever. And the second issue, the teeny tiny little issue that comes up, is dealing with the sort of combination of factors. So anyway, we're going to have to take down Geodude with a 2-hit KO Confusion. Yeah, this is going to be painful regardless, so let's just get into it. Let's stop trying to put off the inevitable. So you're here. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter Gym Leader. My rock-hard willpower is evident in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock-hard and have true grit and determination. That's right, my Pokemon are all rock-type. Whoa-ha-ha-ha, you're going to challenge me knowing that? That's the trainer's honor. That compels you to challenge me. Fine then, show me your best. Okay. Versus Brock. This is going to be a tiny little issue. So the goal of this is to try to recreate what happened as much as possible. So we're going to try to click the same exact moves, go for the same exact things. Now I know that what happened cannot be recreated exactly. That's just not possible. Onyx may be faster. And that's how it went. I mean, Geodude used Tackle instead of Defense Curl. But that's what happens when you forget to save your game, especially when your backup footage doesn't run and it's a mess. So we're going to send out, for the purposes of Onyx, we're going to try to, we're going to just have to use Mel for starters. No, don't even try to make a joke out of that. Okay, we're just going to Stun Spore this thing and hope and pray for the best. So Stun Spore hits. Excellent. That was the hope. That was the prayer. But, of course, we're going to get one-shotted by that Rock Tomb. Nothing I could really do about that, but it happened. So, looks like Mel's dead. Now it's time for Beach Trail. Okay, Martin is going to have to get some serious hacks here in order to get anything done. So we're just going to try to go for the Hardens and hope and pray that this actually works. Because from what we've seen before, this doesn't look like it's going to have a whole lot of effect. Yep, okay, he's going to... Ooh, not dead quite yet. Okay, so we got one Harden up. That means we're going to live at least one more shot. So we're just going to go for the Fury attacks. Now the reason we're going for the Fury attacks is it's not going to do a terrible amount of damage, but it is going to weaken Onyx for the final battle between him and Imp. And then, of course, Rock Tomb is going to not kill, but it's going to basically kill. That's just to be expected. Now we're going to have to go for the Fury attack. Oh, boy. Yeah, this is not going to end well. So Fury Attack's going to hit. It does a decent amount of damage. Oh, never mind. Fury Attack is still going. Okay, that is actually some decent work there. Now, if we can get a paralysis, that would be amazing. Nope, okay, we are hit. So now we have a dead Martin. Martin is dead. We got a decent amount of damage done with paralysis and whatnot. However, that's not going to be enough. So we're going to have to send out Imp here. Now, the best shot for Imp will to be get some sort of paralysis or something and get multiple Metal Claws off. However, we can only get one Metal Claw off for sure. That's probably what's going to happen. And Rock Tomb is going to hit for... Oh, that is quite a lot of damage. So, the real question here is, do we want to switch into Gabe and then preserve Imp or what? I think the best option would be to switch into Gabe, because Onyx won't necessarily use Bind. He'll probably use Rock Tomb. And then we can... Oh, okay, he's paralyzed. Blah. Then we can hope for a Hyper Fang. So Hyper Fang, again, not the greatest option in the world, but it does the trick. Great, okay, we got flinches and we got paralysis going. So if we can get hacks, maybe Gabe will win the day. However, that seems unlikely. And we'll do the Death Toll after everything is said and done. Okay. That happened. Let's just Hyper Fang one more time. Will that... kill? No. Oh, flinch. Okay, good. Yeah. Excellent. Okay, so, well, okay, that went better than the original. Okay, like I said, the problem with trying to re-beat Brock is you can't make it exactly how it was the first time. But it went okay. It went okay. Yeah, so based on my calculations, an amazing battle would have been I got the paralysis off, and I got the confusions, and I just got hacks. However, that was very unlikely. So we're going to just take a second here to update the layout. Yes, we're going to need to update that thing. Because, you know, if you don't update your layout, what's the point? So let's see. We now have 2 deaths. Okay, that's for starters. And we now have no Pokemon in the male 2 and yeah, we don't have Pokemon there. Let's see, properties. Just remove that image. Backspace. Come on. Browse. Open. Cancel. Okay, whatever. Whatever, we're just going to say okay for now, and we're just going to remove you from the layout, because I don't know how to switch you out for nothing. That apparently isn't an option, so we'll just take you down. There we go. Real simple like that. No, not quite. There we go. Okay. Everything's fine now. We've taken care of the issues. Brock is down. We have 2 Pokemon left. Not the best scenario in the world, but livable. Let's proceed with Brock. And I received TM39 from Brock. Yeah. I'm not happy about this. I really can't be. To say I'm salty would be 100% accurate right now, because I'm really upset. I I don't know what to do. Yeah, let's just leave. So we did lose Butterfree and we did lose Beedrill. It's not the end of the world, but at the same time, it's kind of like, that could have gone so much better in so many ways. I mean, the only way I would have, that could have been instant death. That would have been bad had I just died, but I didn't. So, yeah. Let's just go here. Hannah booted up the PC. Access the PC. Pokemon storage system opened. Okay, yeah. So we have 2 deaths to deal with. Store. Nope, we're not storing them. We're releasing them. So let's just take one last look at these Pokemon before we say goodbye to them. Goodbye. Nope. Goodbye. You're dead. Okay, so Mel and her mate Beedrill are dead. I really didn't care about Martin in the first place. So there's really no sadness here. I mean, Mel, it's kind of sad that you got paired up with such an awful Pokemon, but the chances of you getting something cool like a Pikachu was pretty rare. And also the fact that we missed out on 2 encounters. Well, actually only 1 encounter, but still, we missed out on an encounter which prevented us just sacking off Beedrill or something like that. I mean, that would have been nice had we just been able to send out Beedrill and maybe gotten the kill. Let's talk to this guy. Oh, Hannah! I'm glad you thought you came to Professor Zogate. I've been asked to deliver this. Here you go. Yay, running shoes. Okay, oh, I actually need to run back, speaking of which. Oh. Yeah, that was... I really don't know what to say. There's a letter attached. Dear Hannah, this is a pair of running shoes attached to my beloved challenger. I'll always be with you. Never give up. Oh, thanks, Mom. Okay, yeah. Like, afternoon is really a bad time to stream. I'm just gonna say that right now. What do I do? I'm going to get up on the... Let's see. Is my stream up so I can access it and read your chat yet? Nope. I cannot read your guys' chat yet. That's fine. I need to heal, though. Whether or not I support the current situation, one might say, of my circumstance? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, right, I forgot. I got the pewter badge. I need to update that, too. Pewter badge. No, it's not the pewter badge. It's called the... What do you call that thing again? Boulder badge, right. Yeah, we're gonna add that up there. There we go. Yay. Okay. Continuing our journey. We hope to see you again. Yes, I hope to see you again too, Nurse Joy. Yay, we have our Charmeleon and our Rattata. Real good work, guys. Real good work. Okay, do we talk to this person? I'm not entirely sure. We have 2 Pokemon to deal with, but on the same side of the coin, we also have to look out for the fact that we're not alone in many circumstances. We have to still look out for number 2, maybe, or number 3. I'm not sure what the issue is, but I'll just face off this guy. Okay, so, Caterpie. I'm not upset that I lost Butterfree and Beedrill. I'm just upset that I couldn't do something about it. I'd rather not lose Pokemon than lose them. I mean, I think that's obvious, but it's really irksome in many ways. I don't care to describe it, but it makes me upset because, yeah, it just really makes me upset. So, what do? We just use quick attack. Yeah, it's something else. It really is. Okay, so I need to, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this route, and then I'm probably gonna go to the Mount Moon place. I might switch out streams, possibly, for that, because I'm not sure whether or not I'm okay with this. Yeah, okay. Oh, gosh, just stop dying. Please don't die. If you know what? We're just going to YOLO it back to the Pokemon Center, because if Gabe can't survive on the way back to the Pokemon Center, I'm really just done with this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, there we go. Okay, so Gabe could live. Okay, so we don't have an excuse to get rid of our rat. Yeah. This is an example of what happens when you just... This is an example why live streaming can suck. It really is. Because the thing about live streaming is, yes, it might be more legitimate. You're interacting with people. But on the same side of the coin, it's also easier to mess up. Show that, yeah, you're human. You can mess up. I understand that as a human being, you have the ability to mess up, but it doesn't make it any less bothersome when you do. Just because it's something you can do and you do doesn't mean you want to do it. You know, just because you end up hitting the bar every night and you end up coming home drunk doesn't mean you want to do it. You do it, you recognize that you're gonna do it, unless you do something drastically different, but it's just the way things roll sometimes. It's just the way things roll. And like I've said before, I really need practice, so that's what I'm getting. I'm getting practice live streaming. Will I change Pokemon? No, I'm just gonna ember everything. Let them burn in hell for my pain and suffering in this fictional game. Oh, that was... yeah, not my finest moments, though. Oh, boy. Imp gained 130. Yep. There we go. I'm really sorry that I got really upset, guys, but it was just kind of difficult to handle that. When you got things happening around you and you got things happening on the screen, it's sometimes hard. Well, it just is hard to deal with that. I wish I could have done better. If there's one thing I would have changed, is maybe I would have decided to just take a break after Brock and then come back later, because I knew that it was coming. But I chose to continue streaming, knowing that there were things on the horizon, but I did it anyway. So, I don't know if you could call this an this is like probably one of the worst types of episodes to have an uh-oh episode on, because it was pretty epic when only Rattata survived. I loved that. It was a great thing. But it didn't, so I guess that just happens. Okay. Well, anyway, let's get going. Let's just take out more trainers. Let's just deal with this guy. I'm just gonna ember this guy because I really don't want to bother with all the stuff that comes along with not embering them. And yeah, I know that what's his face is near evolving, but that's not the issue. That was the issue. Oh shoot, Scratch. Well, let's just see what Scratch does. Fine, let's just scratch this thing, because why not? Save those Ember PPs for the non-existent hard opponents coming up ahead. Just take down all the things. You know, there are days for burning things with fire, and there are days for just scratching their eyes out. And this is a time to scratch its eye out, because, you know, Caterpie has a pretty big eye, so it could use a little less eye. There. Will I change Pokemon? No. I'm going to evolve Imp. That's a goal. We're going to evolve Imp this episode. Yeah, Ember. Okay, that thing we don't scratch. Metapod, you always burn in hell. Metapods do not deserve to live. We just burn them. In fact, I don't even know why you'd evolve into a Metapod. If you could just evolve directly into a Butterfree, I would. I would wait till level 10 and just evolve directly into a Butterfree. Because I've literally only used Harden once, and you want to know when? When I did that really broken Martin strat that just didn't work. I knew it wasn't going to work was the worst part. You know it's coming, but you do it anyway. We've talked about this before. Okay. It's mainly because of the challenge of a Wedlocke is I basically had to sack off a couple. Oh, it's a Spearow. You'd almost think this is a scripted encounter. Oh, let's just scratch it because that shouldn't kill. Yay, it doesn't kill. Okay. That would be bad. Bag. I'll just bag this thing. Get done with it. Meh. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Nebby, get in the bag. Yes, okay, excellent. That is dealt with. That is wonderful. We got ourselves a Spearow. What do we name it? Good question. Let's call it Terry. I don't know why I want to call it Terry, but Terry just seems like a really good name. Lowercase letters. Let's just call it Terry, because why not? Terry, okay. Yeah. Okay, so Terry the Spearow is here. Let's just update Terry just right now. There we go. Female number 2. Properties. Browse. Yeah, let's get something up for Terry. Let's get something up for Terry. Where did I put Spearow? Where did I put you? There you go. There you go, little Spearow. Yeah, okay. And we'll just expand that slightly, move it over there. And okay, now we got ourselves a Spearow. Excellent. There we go. Okay, back to the game. Now that we have our lovely little Terry there. We're going to need this lovely little Terry a mate, though, because as cool as Terry is, something tells me without a mate, she's not exactly going to be the most useful Pokemon. And it's not going to be a Magikarp, because Magikarp's gender isn't guaranteed. So, and also it's going to have a 4x weakness to electric, so that wouldn't be the best option. Okay, let's... do I want to catch a Pokemon here? Not really. But there is the possibility of a Geodude. And it's a Zubat! Okay, fine. Whatever. At this point, I'm really not concerned that it's a Zubat. Well, looks like we have Terry's mate. Yay. A Zubat. Words cannot describe how tempted I am just to strike this thing down. Okay. Yep. Sure. Let's just deal with it. Bag it and catch it. Pokeball. You know, I just realized that we might fail at catching this because we only have 2 Pokeballs. And I would not think that's the end of the world because it's just a Zubat. Just a stupid little Zubat. Yes, sirree. Okay, what is your name? Give a nickname to the Zubat. Yes. Your name is Derp. The first. Yes, actually that's what we're going to call you. Oh, should I call you Derp? Yeah, we're going to call you Derp. Derp. And then space 1. Actually, we're just going to call you Derp the second, because I'm pretty sure I've had a Derp before. Derp the second is now added to the party. Let's just change you to a Derp. Because nobody cares about you, Mr. Zubat. Should I just change you directly to Dead Sign because that's where you're going? In all honesty, you're going to die. There we go. Zubat is here, but not quite where I want it. There we go. Okay, let's move that thing up to where we need it to be. There we go. Okay, we got a Zubat. We have everything really that we need. However, we're going to we're going to end this episode for now. And then we're going to come back later for a grinding episode. So, yeah, we're just splitting the stream into sections, little bite-sized chunks. I'm going to take some time to just recoup after the incident, we'll just call it. So anyway, I'm sorry if I've been salty this video, and I'm sorry about the restart, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So anyway, that's Draspy, and I am out of here. Goodbye. Well, not goodbye quite yet. Yeah, we're